What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm MTG Budget Brew, and welcome to today's video. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a semi-popular trading card game that you may or may not have heard about. One of the card types in that game is called a trap card. That is actually what we will be running in our deck, specifically Archive Trap, which is 3 and 2 blue for an instant trap that says, if an opponent searches their library this turn, you may pay 0 rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Target opponent mills 13 cards. 0 mana mill 13 is an absolutely insane ratio. However, this is only the payoff for the real trap which lies in our mana base. We are running a full playset of the land Ghost Quarter, which says tap, sacrifice this land, destroy target land. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. If our opponent's deck doesn't naturally have a way to search their own library, we can give them that option. And very few things in Magic have been more satisfying than watching an opponent seal their fate by simply grabbing a free basic land. Our deck went 10-9, just barely maintaining a positive win rate, but it got the job done. Our only creatures were some crabs, Ruin Crab, and Iceberg Cantrix, which does mean that we ran snow lands. We then had a ton of mill with Thought Scour, Tome Scour, Compelling Argument, Disturbing Conversion, which should not be slept on in mill decks, Founding the Third Path, Winds of Rebuke, and lastly, Ashiok Dream Render, which is one of the greatest mill cards ever printed. It is a must-have for mill. The final card we ran in our deck was Impulse, which helps us to search for copies of Archive Trap and Ghost Quarters. A link to the deck list will be in the description, and with all of that said, let's see the deck in action. All right, opening hand, double Thought Scour, double Archive Trap. This should be a solid opening hand. Triple Archive Trap is nuts. We're gonna make our opponent mill 2 cards and we're gonna draw a card. Our opponent is playing more than 60 cards in their library because why wouldn't they be? Play out the Iceberg Cantrix and pass. Opponent's gonna exile top 3 cards of the library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. 3 lands, that is a lot. Player land, have our opponent mill 2. Play out Ashiok, we will -1 the Ashiok. Our opponent will mill 4 cards, and then we exile their graveyard. Ooh, that might have been huge actually. They're running Summon Ahuma. It's normally a card that you try to recur since it has a cost of 9 mana. The fact that we exiled those out of his graveyard could be really good for us. That's one of the premier recursion targets. He's playing Terra, Magical Adept. He's trying to mill his own stuff. Yeah, he was definitely looking to recur that card. Let's Thought Scour, draw a card. Let's Thought Scour, draw a card. Still don't find the lands we're looking for, which is a bummer. Play Iceberg Cantrix. We will minus the Ashiok. We will exile our opponent's graveyard yet again. Man, Ashiok is so good. She's so good. Or possibly he. I always think that Ashiok is a girl, but I'm pretty sure it's a dude. So each player may discard a card. Each player who loses 3 life. I will decline. I'll lose 3 life. That's fine. If our opponent searches their library, they super lose. He just flipped his Terra. I've never seen anyone flip this card. It says, create a token that's a copy of target non-legendary enchantment you control, against haste. If it's a saga, put up to 3 lore counters on it. Second, being your next end step. We find the Ghost Quarter, which we can immediately tap sack, or we can immediately tap activate. Tap sack, and then destroy one of our opponent's lands. If he says yes right here and searches his library for a replacement land, he loses the game. Beautiful. 0 mana Archive Trap. He has 16 cards left in his library. We will cast our second Archive Trap. He is now down to 3 cards left in his library. We'll cast Archive Trap number 3. He's got nothing left. I'm going to minus the Ashiok, exile his everything, and that's good game. That exiling was real nice. Watching 30 cards get exiled all at once, very satisfying. The triple Archive Trap in hand is kind of crazy. That was good. Felt very good. Ashiok felt very solid. You know what? Something else that's really nice about running Ashiok is that one of our biggest concerns with this deck is our life total. But by setting up a Planeswalker, you add incentive for your opponent to swing at something that's not your face. So that's pretty good. All right, so opening hand, we'll keep it. Our opponent's running a normal 60 card deck. It's very good for us. It's a good start to see. We have Ghost Quarter in hand and double Archive Trap. Oh my. We've got ourselves a mirror match. Turn 1 Ruin Crab versus turn 1 Ruin Crab. Is this I was gonna say, is this a Snowland? It is not. Let's see, our opponent's running Exhibition type dollar. Oh my god, the breeze going through my room feels so good now. 1 mana 0/2 Jin Wizard. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, target player mills 3 cards. If 5 or more mana was spent to cast that spell, that player mills 10 cards instead. Nice. When a player land for turn, our opponent's gonna mill 3. I can force the archive trap already. Do I want to though? I could bounce one of their creatures. Each player mills 2. It's tough. All right, I'm gonna start with Thought Scour. I'm gonna have him mill 2. We're gonna draw a card. The third archive trap. Oh, dude, my opponent, he's about to shit his fucking pants. When he takes this island, he's gonna get hit with a triple archive trap, and it's gonna be GG. This has to be, oh my God, this has to be it. We mill 3 because he got to search for a land. Boom, archive trap. Number 1, archive trap. Number 2, opponent's down to 30 cards left in their library. There goes another 13. They're down to 7. No attacks. Now, we do only have 1 land, which is a little bit concerning. We got 33 cards left in our library. Our opponent has 6. They cast a Drowned Secrets. They only have 2 cards left in their hand. We're gonna mill another 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I believe. If we don't find a second land, we do just lose the game. Opponent says, nice decks. I can't say thanks. He scooped. Oh no. All right, and we won the mirror. So we definitely did not have that game in the bag yet. We would have had to find another land. And I don't even know how many lands we had left in the deck. Probably a good amount, actually. Dude, 2 games back-to-back, triple archive trap in hand. Disgusting. Opening hand, turn 1, Thought Scour. Opponent will mill 2, we draw a card. Nice, next turn we can play Ruin Crab, drop our land, and then probably cycle. We will do all of that. Our opponent mills 3. Our opponent's running like 110 cards. I don't know if I can beat an opponent who has double the normal deck size. I don't know if we have enough mill for 100 cards. That's kind of an insane amount. I'll try for it. There's definitely no guarantees. Play Ghost Quarter here. Make our opponent mill 3 with the Ruin Crab. We get down the Ashiok right now, which is really good. Make our opponent mill 4. We exile his graveyard. Still has 98 cards in his library. It's fucking insane. He played My Scornful Striker. 2 mana, 2/2 first strike. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, they lose 2 life. That's pretty cool. Although he just cast a non-creature spell, so he just took 2. Which is interesting. Mine seems like a really fun card though. Well, I mean, it's in black. Black's best spells are not their creatures. It's definitely their removal and draw. So I don't know how great that is in a mono black deck though. I mean, you could run her in like zombie tribal, but then at that point, why bother running her? I'm not sure what deck she'd be good for actually. Let's see. I am going to put a Disturbing Conversion on her. Each player will mill 2. And now Mai has a toughness or a power -4. Let's see, it's minus our Ashiok, exile our opponent's graveyard. Still had 82 cards or 87 cards. It's Impulse here. We lose another 2 life. Mai may just end up ruining us. I think I'm gonna take the second Ashiok. Oh, you know what? Death Shadow should be so cool there. I don't remember what Death Shadow does. I guess -X, where X is your life total. That would be sick. Disturbing Conversion on the Mai, but because we exiled our opponent's graveyard, there's nothing in there for the power reduction. It's not great. So I gotta watch my sequencing on that. It's a workable anti-synergy. It is. I just have to decide when I want to leave cards in my opponent's graveyard. So like, let's see. I can go Tome Scour here. Our opponent mills 5. I can now Ashiok. Opponent mills 4, and then we exile their graveyard. Then I could Tome Scour again. Our opponent mills 5. Now their creature is still at negative power. No attacks. Let's see. Oh my god, bro. He still has 71 cards in his library. All right, we can't mill out an opponent for 100 cards. Or 100 plus. We just can't. Next time I see someone with 100 plus, we'll just concede. Sheoldred, that's gross. Sack a non-token creature planeswalker, we can sack. Ashiok, we have a second one in hand. Also, as someone who watched Avatar, you calling her Mai is going to be great engagement bait for YouTube. It's pronounced May. It is absolutely not. Is her name May? It's not Mai, like My Valentine from Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm so certain it's Mai. Roblox. Also, how is Mai from My Valentine spelled? It's spelled the exact same way. M-A-I. I think you're lying to me. We're gonna recast Ashiok here. We're gonna take another 2. Yeah, it's May. Azula's 2 friends are May and Tae-Lee. That's what you're saying? T-A-I? It's pronounced Tay because M-A-I is pronounced May. So they make that long A sound, both of them. Same spelling. You see, I'm telling you, it doesn't make sense that one would be pronounced one way and the other would be pronounced the other. All right, I'm gonna Ghost Quarter. We're gonna destroy his Death Cap Glade. Jesus, our opponent says 62. I feel like I'm going insane. There's no way it's May. It has to be Mai, and I know Ty Lee. Archive Trap, opponent mills 3. We're gonna take another 2. All the damage we've taken, I think, has been from Mai. And I'm gonna concede. I'm gonna look it up right now. It's May. I hate everything. It's dumb. I'm about to start calling Aang Ong now. It makes no sense. Her name should be Mai. How is her name May, but my Valentine, the whitest chick in anime, her name is pronounced Mai and not May? There's no way. That is absurd. I wonder why you hit a Find Proof, come back, and you're still going on about it. I am. It's shenanigans, and I'm deeply upset by, one, the fact that I didn't remember how it's pronounced, and two, the fact that it's just, oh god, third Archive Trap, and the fact that it's pronounced fucking May. We're gonna Thought Scour. Our opponent's running like 70 cards. We'll work for that. We can play this game. As long as we find the land that we need, as long as we find our Ghost Quarter, we should be fine. If we're able to get this off, this will be the third game that we have triple Archive Trap in our hand, which is absolutely disgusting. Like, the Shuffler, yo man, it's working in our favor today. Ghostly Prison, that's fine. I normally hate that card. All right, we make our opponent mill 2. We draw a card. We just gotta find our Ghost Quarters, man. I am running a full playset now. All we need is the 1. Make our opponent mill another 3. No attacks. They're down to 37 cards in their library. Disturbing Conversion onto this. Both of us mill 2. We did not mill a Ghost Quarter. That's good. There's a 9% chance of us top decking a Ghost Quarter. 1 in 10. Easy day. This card is a little bit scary. Thunderbond Vanguard. Power and toughness are each equal to the number of creatures you control. Each creature token you control enters as a copy of this creature. Oh yeah, that second part is why that card's so scary. We're gonna play Ruin Crab here. Doesn't really help us, but we will play it. We just need our opponent to search their library. Bro, you're running black. Tutor something. Maha is a little bit scary. They no attacks. We take the 3 damage. It's fine. There it is. Ask and you shall receive. Ghost Quarter comes down. Our opponent is gonna mill 6. We're gonna use the Ghost Quarter to destroy their Scoured Barrens. Is he big brained enough to decline the free land? No, he is not. Triple free Archive Trap. There goes 13 cards. There goes 26 cards. He's got nothing left. There goes another 13 just because. And that's game. Should have played around it. He should have. Should have played around the Archive Trap. Should have played around the double Archive Trap. Third one was just for fun. But look at that. That's beautiful. I can't even see how big his graveyard is. That's crazy. That's 3 games. 3 games now where we've done that to someone. I won't lie, it's pretty rude. It's pretty disrespectful. Archive Trap is such a high roll. It really is. But you know what? We're so big brained for running the Ghost Quarter to allow us to enable our own Archive Traps. Our opponent's running 60 cards. You'll love to see it. They're running green and they got dinos. It is mildly concerning. We're gonna have our opponent mill 2 and we'll draw a card. I am now scared of seeing the color green because, like I said, I played against a lot of people. A lot of people who are running Gaia's Blessing. Just got it in their deck. They got the anti-mill tech. So I'm scared whenever I see an opponent running a forest. Ashiok beats it because the exile happens during the bill. No shit. Is it really? I was gonna say, how much do you want to bet that he's running the Gaia's thing? And that's why he said good game. No Gaia's Blessing yet. Forerunner of the Empire. Yeah, I see that now, which is crazy. Let's see. I'll go Impulse, just in case we find a crab on top. Find an Archive Trap. I have no way to make him search. Could just grab a Tome Scour. I'm gonna go with Disturbing Conversion. If our opponent has a big dino to play, then I would like a way to slow it down. I'll cast Compelling Argument here and make our opponent mill 5, minus the Ashiok. Our opponent's down to 29. It's pretty good. Opponent says good game. I say good game. Ripjaw Raptor. Our opponent's gonna get to draw a card off of this. That helps us. Ryle, he's gonna draw another card. That still just helps us. I don't know why I keep saying good game. Maybe he legitimately thinks that this is a good game. He's just having a fun time. All right, so we're gonna start with Ashiok this turn. Exile his graveyard. So that way, when I cast Disturbing Conversion, it will actually be effective. We will Tome Scour here. Opponent's gonna mill another 5. I'm gonna Impulse. Look at the top of our library. What do we have in our graveyard? Nothing great. Our opponent's at 14. I can grab Founding the Third Path. We can read ahead to either make him mill 4 or We can go straight to the third part, choose Tome Scour, make our opponent mill 5. I don't know. It's tough to say. The Ashiok that we have on board will probably die. Yep, he swings at the Ashiok, which is perfectly fine with us. Our opponent's down to 11. We have enough mana for everything? No. We can go Ashiok minus the Ashiok. Opponent mills 4. They go down to 7. We exile their everything. He says good game. I say good game. We founding the third path. We go... the difference is pretty much the same. Fuck it. I will exile the Tome Scour, make our opponent mill 5. They go down to 2 cards. Oh my god, I have to pay mana. Oops. I am broken, have no mana. Well, there's no way we die here. Not if he wants to kill the Ashiok. It's a good thing we have a compelling argument in our hand. Oh, hello, Ghost Quarter. A little bit late. We have our opponent mill 5. They'll be down to their last card. Play out the Ghost Quarter. Yeah, let's find out if his last card is a land or not. We're gonna destroy his mountain with our Ghost Quarter. He gets to search his library for that last card. If we see him pick a land, that'd be hilarious. He grabs the land. That is hilarious. He threw away the last turn that he had to grab the land. That's hella funny. We messed up, they messed up. Nah, man, I didn't mess up. It was for the content, It's completely and totally planned and calculated and intentional. Yeah, that game was sloppy. It was very sloppy. Why would they scoop to that? I have no idea. We were nowhere near milling them out. And I don't think that we could have won that game. Don't get why people hate mill. I don't know either. Like, there's way worse effects in Magic. I would rather play against someone who's playing mono blue mill than someone who's playing mono black discard. Like, bro, I'm not taking any resources from your hand. You still have plenty of turns where you get to draw your cards normally, regularly. Like, nothing's happening to you. I play the Ruin Crab and make our opponent mill 3 and end the turn. We have 1 Archive Trap in hand. That's good. Voice of the Blessed. That's a horrible card. That's disgusting. We really need to find a Disturbing Conversion so we don't just get beaten down by Voice of the Blessed. And Ghost Quarter, you're not what I'm looking for. It's Impulse. Another Archive Trap is kind of nice, but not what I'm looking for. Have I considered making a Teferi discard deck so you can cast Duress during their draw step so they can't even top deck? I have not, because I'm not a bad person. Why are you so evil? And I used to hate seeing Teferis come out. No one's been running him in like a very long time. I haven't come across a Teferi in what seems like ages, but he's strong. All of them are. All of the Teferis are strong. Impulse. Do I grab a land? We kind of need a land. He got nerfed to 4 mana in Historic. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Let's see. I guess we just compelling argument here. Make our opponent mill 5. We're down to 36, which isn't bad. We have 26 mil here in our hand. 26, 27, 28. We need to find another 7. Archive Trap off the top. That'd be a phenomenal top deck. Still haven't seen a Disturbing Conversion, which is kind of crazy because didn't we cast 2 of these? We cast 2 Impulses and we still haven't found a Disturbing Conversion. We're about to take 10 here. Then we go down to 6. Voice of the Blessed will just kill us in the air. I have to block here. And then we could still set up another blocker with the Iceberg Cancerix. If we find a land here, we can win. I set up the Iceberg Cancerix as a blocker. We thought Scour. Our opponent mills 2. Wait, is my math off? Fuck! If I had another blue source, I could Tome Scour here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5. We're taking Voice of the Blessed to the face. 6, 7. All right, we win this. 8. We should be alive at 3. Oh, no. We should still be alive at 4. Yeah, we're alive at 4. Go to blockers. Block the 6/5. Sick. And with that, good game. Resolve everything. Easy and the Archive Trap on top. My goodness. All right, let's Ghost Quarter. Destroys Castle Ardenvale. The triple Archive Trap. Didn't even need all 3. Oh, actually, did we? Our opponent is at 31, 26 plus 10. Oh no, we had 36 to not search. Bro, if they played around it, they would be a god. Look, we had it in hand anyway. Archive Trap number 1 plus number 2 plus a compelling argument. That would have been game. And then on top of that, we still have another 18 mil with a Tome Scour and Archive Trap number 3. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Dude, if anyone ever plays around the Archive Trap, I will be dumbfounded and I won't even be mad that we lost. Okay. Okay, we can work with this. Turn 1, we just Tome Scour. Ew. Turgrid, Phyrexian Towers, Ashnod's Altar, 2 Ashioks, and a Dream. On God. So here I go Ghost Quarter, so that way I can save our snow-covered islands for after the Cancerix is down to maximize our amount of mill. Next turn we go Snow-Covered Island into Ashiok, brings back a Persistent Specimen, that's fine. Ooh. Opponent trying to ramp into Turgrid? I guess. No, I think he's running Grave Pact. He gets out a bunch of small dudes, gets out the altar, gets down Turgrid, gets out the Grave Pact. He starts sacking his creatures and stealing ours. How greedy do I want to be with this Ruin Crab? I'll be honest, I kind of want to be like really greedy with it, but I won't. I'll set up the Ashiok since we have the 2. Really wanted to play that Ruin Crab though. Have fun with your crabs? I will. Got rid of, oh, where'd it go? Got rid of Abantu's Last Reckoning, that's good. Death Baron. Oh, to our opponent when they steal him. Yeah, they can steal all the crabs they want. It's not gonna do nothing. Do I let this Ashiok die? I don't think so. I think I'm fine letting this crab die. Keep Ashiok for one more turn. Ooh, another Archive Trap, that's pretty nice. Our opponent's at 40. Player land, our opponent mills 3. Oh, there it is. There it is. I called it. I called the Grave Pact. We're gonna minus the Ashiok. Opponent's at 33. End the turn. We can almost kill. We are almost there. We got 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 in hand. Here comes a Grave Pact. He's gonna swing at least 2 creatures at the Ashiok. If we top deck a land, that's game over. Say no blocks here. Ashiok dies. Yo, let me top deck the land for lethal. Iceberg Cancerix is not it. Let's go Ashiok. Ghost Quarter, I'm gonna destroy his hostile. He can go search for whatever. Oh, you know what? This might be enough. Is this one short with the deck thinning? Because I always forget that they take one more card out of their deck with the ghost thing. No shot. You're running Emrakul? What? In mono black? I haven't even seen a recursion spell from you. No, that's wild magic. Resolve. Now that's craziness. 1, maybe we can handle the Ashiok, but 2 is insane. 2 is insane. What the fuck? Are you serious? All right, easy. I rip another 13 here. We don't hit either of them. Nope, we hit one. That's crazy. Can't wait to find it's a 4-of. Dude, it probably is. That's crazy. All right, well, you know, it doesn't feel good to lose to the green card, but losing to Emrakul is kind of crazy. Literally no one runs that card. I can't even be mad. What an unorthodox card choice. I didn't even see any recursion cards, dude. That's so nutty. That means he was just trying to ramp all the way up to Emrakul. That's a lot of mana. Even if you have the altars out, that's a lot of mana. I think they thought they could maybe ramp with all the altars. That, and I guess they had the Phyrexian Towers too to also help with ramp. But man, that's ambitious. That is very ambitious. It is so much easier to just throw in a 4-mana Zombify and just be done with it. Ooh, our opponent's running Ominous Seas. That bodes well for us. That means they're trying to draw. Merfolk is interesting to run alongside Ominous Seas though. Except it needs to be instant speed recursion. Oh yeah, good point, because you need to be able to recur it in response to its own triggered ability. I didn't even think about that. Good point, good point. Right, our opponent's playing a weird deck. Merfolk are notoriously aggressive. Ominous Seas is an incredibly slow card, but it means that they're looking to draw, and our opponent drawing additional cards is actually very good for us. Helps speed up our mill. I think that they should pick one or the other. We have 2 Iceberg Cancerixes down. We'll play our Snow-Covered Island. For turn, our opponent will mill 4. Then we just Tome Scour and make them mill 5. Although, come to think of it, we do have instant speed reanimation at uncommon. What do we have? And is it worth it? I don't even know what Emrakul does. And that's not the one where you get to steal your opponent's turn. That was like the original one, right? Aeon's Torn. 15/15, can't be countered. When you cast a spell, take an extra turn. Flying, protections from spells that are 1 or more colors. That protection's pretty good. Annihilator 6 is pretty good. When it's put into a graveyard from anywhere, yeah, and it shuffles. It's a pretty good card still, even if you recur it. Let's see. I'm going to Winds of Rebuke. No, I'm not. I'm going to Disturbing Conversion, our opponent's Merfolk Mistbinder. We mill 2 lands. I'm okay with that. We're gonna Thought Scour, make our opponent mill 2 cards, and we draw a card. And pass. Annihilator 6 does feel bad. Archive Trap, that's good. Let's go Impulse here. We don't have a land for this Ruin crap. I kind of just want to grab the Compelling Argument. No attacks. I think I need to go super bare bones with my videos just so that I can consistently get them out. Super bare bones. That means zero editing, 0 animations whatsoever in the very beginning of the video. Let's see. We'll get down our land. Make our opponent mill 2. We're gonna Tome Scour here. Make our opponent mill 5. We're going to Winds of Rebuke this guy, the 6/6. Bounce that to their hand. They have 15 cards left in their library. We're going to Ghost Quarter, destroy their Thornwood Falls. They'll go down to 14. We can mill them for 13. I was gonna say he played around it. He may not have had a basic left in his library to grab. Oh, that is interesting. That's something I haven't thought to play around, is the fact that they may just not have any more basics left. I hope they played around it. We will hard cast Archive Trap here, and let's see if they played around it. They did. They played around it. They were big brained. That's impressive. I like it. I respect it. They played around the Archive Trap. They had like at least 3 basics left, because I saw that island get milled. That island, that forest, and that forest. Man. And we still got there ahead of them. Glad they got killed by it, so they know. Yeah. Now, I think us winning was the best outcome for that. 1, he got to see that, yes, I did have Archive Trap, and he did properly play around it. And then 2, we got to see that he did play around it, and he wasn't just out of basics. So kudos to him. That's mad respect to that. A true Dean. That was his name. True Dean. Mad respect. Yeah, I think Historic just has so much more to offer. It really does. Historic certainly fits your goofball deck building style. I love deck building, man. And Historic just has so many cool cards. Look at this. We've been running Disturbing Conversion, and I never see mill decks use it. Let's see. Our opponent is running about 60 cards. They're running Iganjo Exemplar, which is interesting. I'm just going to get down the Ruin Crab here. Opponent on a weird one? Absolutely. Do you think they're just like a Samurai deck? They could be running like Ishin, or there's another Boros Samurai that's really good. Oh, he's just Samurais. Yep, there's Selfless Samurai. Sack this creature. Another creature you control gains indestructible till end of turn. Swinging the 2/2, we can block with our Ruin Crab. I think we win this matchup. We already have a Disturbing Conversion in our hand, card that's super awesome, like I just said. And we have a Winds of Rebuke to be able to bounce one of his bigger guys later. He's got Experimental Synthesizer, that's good. Sigil of Valor, 2 mana artifact equipment. Whenever equipped creature attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each other creature you control. That's pretty cool. I guess I will Disturbing Conversion onto the Iganjo Exemplar, because chances are he ends up sacrificing the Selfless Samurai anyway. Attacking alone is a Samurai theme. It is. Professional Facebreaker, that's a good card. It's not a Samurai, but that's a good card. Yeah. Oh, right now we are 9-9 with the deck. So this match determines everything for us. Whether the deck is a success or a failure comes down to whether or not we win this match exactly. Our opponent is down to 2 cards in hand, 1 card in hand. Whenever creature you control attacks alone, exile a top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. That's it's a really cool card. Obviously very fitting for the Samurai deck too. I think I may have to bounce a Selfless Samurai. Is Winds of Rebuke an instant? It is. That is amazing for us. Yeah. So I think I'm just going to Tome Scour here, make our opponent mill 5. We hold up Winds of Rebuke, and then just pass. The question is, do I want him to exile the top card? Ancestral Katana, okay. Yeah, I think I have to let him exile the top card. Because when he attacks here, he can pay the 1 to attach this to the Selfless Samurai. He's going to pay the 1, he's going to attach it. Yeah. See, I was debating about whether or not I would want to bounce it at the end of his first main phase. But then he still could have swung the Iganjo Exemplar, even with the negative attack, and then he would have exiled something to the Tempered and Solitude anyway. So yeah, this is better. He wastes that 1 mana equipping the artifact. He exiles the planes off the top, that's fine. He can't even replay his Samurai, which is dope. From here, make our opponent mill 3 with our land. We go Ashiok. This is fun. When we exile his graveyard, he's going to lose his Homestead Courage, so that's fun for us. So now he has even less resources. No attacks, end the turn. Yeah, we're in a pretty good spot. I thought this would be a good matchup for us, like I said, especially with the opening hand that we had. With the Disturbing Conversion and the Winds of Rebuke, that should have been enough to reduce our opponent's pressure, so that way we can survive long enough to mill him out. and it looks like things are going in that direction for us, which is good. Oh, this is the other samurai I was thinking of. Ryu Storm's Edge. Couldn't think of his name. But that was the Boros samurai I was trying to think of earlier. 4-mana, 4/4, first strike. Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, untap it. It was the first combat phase of the turn. There's an additional combat phase after this phase. Let's see, he's swinging at Ashiok. We get to block it here. Our opponent gains 1 life. That's fine. It doesn't matter. We have a land. We'll make our opponent mill 3. He's down to 23 cards in his library. Let's go Impulse first. Hopefully we find a trap here. We don't, but we do find another Disturbing Conversion, which is pretty good. But founding the third path would be more mill. That could be 4 plus another 5 for the Tome Scour. That could be 9 mil with founding the third path. 9, Ashiok is another 4, 13. We're still like 10 away. We have 5 more with Compelling Argument in hand. I think I have to go founding the third path. And it casts Compelling Argument. It does. I was going to be greedy and read ahead and then just cast Compelling Argument next turn. But you're right, there's no need. We Ashiok, we -4. We set him down to 14. No attacks. Like I said, this will be 4 plus another 5 and 9. We need 4 more mill. 1 land gets us there. We can always Ghost Quarter ourselves. Ooh, you're absolutely right. That is big brain. We Ghost Quarter ourselves. That gives us the land that we need. Target player mills 4. This is perfect. We get to set up another blocker. We Ghost Quarter ourselves. Opponent saying good game. I said good game. Grab our own land. Our opponent mills 5 more. They go down to 3 cards. No attacks. They would have to somehow kill us here. We're at 11. We have a 0/3 and a 0/4 blocker. I don't see us dying here. Authority of the Consuls. That's fine. Valorous Stance. Kills one of our things. Our opponent keeps saying good game. I get it, dude. I get it. The game is good. We lost. Hey, he doesn't have the extra combat, right? Oh my god, I thought he had the extra combat. After reading the other dude, I was like, oh my god. He gets to untap and swing again. All right, that was my bad. Tome Scour. Boom. For another 5. Pay that. I was scaring myself with a card that's in his exile and in Ashiok, because why not? Gaia's last card, Gaia's Blessing. The 1-of card, can't even cast it, just has it in the deck. That would have been crazy. All right, good game, opponent. All right, that was a good final way. Optimal to only Ashiok just in case. Absolutely. We got there. Feels good.